Hello everyone, today we are going to read poem number 1, My Mother at 66 of class 12. This is the very first poem of class 12 and it is written by Kamala Das. She was born in Malabar, Kerala and she is recognized as one of the India's foremost poet. Her work are known for her originality, versatility and the way she has represented her thoughts. That is very important in her poem. It is something very easy to teach, it is something very easy to explain the things she wants to let readers know, but the way she has presented it so beautiful. And I hope you all know she used to write down under this name Kamala Das, but her real name was Madhavi Kuti. Okay, so let us read this poem. So first I am going to recite this poem, a complete one, and then we are going to have the explanation of that. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, doze, open mouth, and her face ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with pain that she was as old she looked, but soon put that thought away, and looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes. But after the airport security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her, wan, pale as a late winter's moon, and left that old familiar ache, my childhood fear. But all I said was, see you soon, Amma. All I did was smile, smile and smile. Very small poem it is, very short one. So starting from the very first line, driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday. Here what poet is saying that she was driving from her parents' home to Cochin last Friday. So here the poet is clear to us, the poet is Kamala Das and she is going to drive from her parent home, means from her mother home, and she is going to take a flight, so she is going to the airport. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin, days last Friday morning time. I saw my mother beside me. Saw my mother beside me is she is driving. The poet is currently driving and the mother is sitting beside her. Fine. Mother is sitting beside her. So mother is sitting beside her. Doze, open mouth. How the mother is sitting? The mother is sleeping calmly. Doze. Fine. Open mouth. Her mouth is open. The age of mother is 66. She is so old. So while she is lost in a thought, she is sleeping, her mouth is open, and now the poet is making a comparison. Her face ashen like that of a corpse. Her face is mother face, poet's mother face, ashen like that. Like word is used for comparison. Whenever we use L-I-K-E, like, for the comparison, that means which literary device we are using? That is simile. So it is your first literary device that the poet has used. Okay, simile. So comparison is made between mother's face and that of corpse. What is corpse? Dead body. What is corpse? Dead body. What is the color of a dead body generally? Do we have any redness on the cheeks? No, the cheeks are not red. It is pale, ashen like. That is the reason ashen word is used. Ash. Okay, grey. So she is sleeping. Her mouth is open and her face color is looking like that of a corpse, and realized with pain. Very important part of this poem. The poet is in the pain. She is realizing that pain again. What kind of a pain? The pain she is having that she is going to lose her mother soon. That her mother is so old and she will lose her mother soon. So her realized with pain that she was as old as she looked. What she is saying? She is looking so old, and by her age also you can say that she is so old. But soon put that thought away. Now one more important thing. The poet is saying that she has put that thought away. Very important question we will get, that how the poet has put that thought away. how the poet has put that thought away. We can get this question in MCQ form also. Fine. Put that thought away. This is very important one. We can get it in our MCQ also. And how she put that thought away? First thing, what thought she is mentioning here? The thought is that she is going to lose her mother soon. The thought is the pain she is realizing right now, that maybe when right now she is leaving her mother, she is going to Cochin. Maybe when she is going to come back, she will not be able to see her mother again. There will be no physical contact here. So this pain she is having, this thought she is having, that she is so old now and she will lose her soon. And this fear she is mentioning that she is having from her childhood even. So now she is putting that thought. Thought is clear. The thought that she is going to lose her mother soon. She is putting the thought away. How she is doing that? By looking out at young trees sprinting. Now it is very easy line. They are traveling in a car. They are traveling in a car. Fine. So they are going in this direction, and outside the car there are so many trees. So when they are going in the forward direction, what they saw, the trees are running backward. It is obvious, trees can't run. Sprinting is running. Trees can't run. But as they are going in the forward direction, so whatever is outside the car, it is looking like they are passing back. Fine. The young trees, young word is used. On the one hand, the mother is shown as old, trees are shown as young. So different words are used. Fine. So what is mentioned? She looked out at the young trees sprinting, the married children spilling out of their homes. Mary is happy. So what she saw? She saw the happy children, they are coming out of their homes maybe for playing. So two things that she noticed. First is trees were sprinting, young trees. Second is happy children, married children were coming out of their homes. Again, the children are mentioned to be as young, to be so happy, but the mother is so old and so sad. But after the airport security check, at last they have reached to the airport, and now her material, her stuff is getting checked. After the airport security check, standing a few yards away. Now the mother is standing away from that poet, okay, a few yards away. Again the poet looked at her. In the starting, the poet looked at her when the mother was along with her. She was driving, she was sitting beside her. Now it is the second time the poet is looking back to her mother. Again I looked at her, wan and pale. Wan is colorless. Her skin was colorless. No redness was there, no pinkish cheeks were there, obviously, because she is 66. So colorless, pale, yellow skin she was having. As late as winter's moon. Again one more literary device is used. So as late as is used. Again the same one, simile is used. Okay, there are more literary devices I am going to tell you. So as simile is again used. The color of the mother face is compared with that of the winter's moon. Winter's moon is full moon. And what is the color of that full moon? Grayish, pale color. Okay. Not that red or orange color. No. Winter's moon is pale color or grey color, you can say. Fine. As late as winter's moon, and felt that old familiar ache. When again she is making the comparison of her mother's face color with that late winter's moon, again she felt that same old pain. Ache is pain. What old pain? The pain she was having when she was a young kid. That, oh God, please don't take my mother away from me ever. She doesn't want to lose her mother. The pain that we all are still having in our heart. Whenever our parents get old, we don't want to lose them. We always want to have them along with us as our blessings. So the same the poet is thinking. The poet is saying that at that time when I looked at my mother and she is making the comparison of her face color with that late winter's moon, she is feeling the same pain. My childhood fear. This fear is of her childhood days. But all I said was, but what at that time the poet said? The poet said that, see you soon, Amba. So here she is having the positive ending in the poem, that I am going to surely meet you again, Amma. See you soon, Amma. And at the last, there is a positive note. All I did was smile, smile and smile. With this positive note, what she is saying that, okay, for sure when I will come back again to meet my mother, I will get her. I am going to have one more physical contact with her. I am not going to lose her. Now again we will get this question that when she is saying smile, smile and smile. Fine. So here what she is doing, she is putting a different face on her main face. Her real face is so scared, but she is presenting a brave front. Okay, a brave front that yes, I will be able to meet my mother soon. That is the reason smile, smile and smile. And now we will get one more question from the poem. What are the parting words? Okay, if we will get the question, what are the parting words? It is in your NCERT also. WORDS. What are the parting words? So parting words are see you soon, Amma. These are the departure words when she left. See you soon, Amma. So these are the parting words. Okay. And here smile, smile and smile underlines the pain, the fear she is having, the fear of losing her mother. Fine. So one smile refers to the pain she is having, but the another smile refers to the brave front she is presenting to all the other peoples over there, that yes, I am going to hide this fear beside me. I am not going to show this fear to my mother that maybe I am not going to meet you again. And she is having this positive thought, yes, I will be able to meet you. Fine. Now the comparison, two comparisons are clear. First comparison is the comparison that is made of her face color with that of a corpse. Okay. Gray color of face skin is mentioned and corpse color is like ashen only. And the second comparison is made with the late winter's moon, again similarly. So she has lost her brightness and her life is on the downhill now. She is going to lose her soon, that is clear to her. Fine. Now the trees are mentioned to be as sprinting, I told you. So here it is personification, because we are mentioning the human quality. It is the human quality that we can only run. How we can say that the trees can run? So the trees are mentioned to be as sprinting. So what is mentioned? Which literary device is mentioned over here? It is personification. Whenever we are mentioning the human qualities to the non-living things or to the animals. So the first question is, what is the kind of pain and ache that the poet feels? The pain and ache the poet feels is that she is going to lose her mother. What are the young trees described as sprinting? So the young trees are described as sprinting because the young trees are making a contrast with the condition of the old age of poet mother, who is now 66. So there is a contrast made that on the one hand, the poet is going to lose a mother who is now so old, and on the other hand, the trees are mentioned to be as so young. And the sprinting is they are moving in the forward direction, and while they were looking outside the window of the car, they can see that the trees were running in the backward direction. Why has the poet brought in the image of a married children spilling out to their homes? Why the poet has used this married children? Again the contrast is made. The poet is very sad. The poet is mentioning the old age, the aging area of her mother, but comparison is made with the happy children, the young children who are so happy they are coming out of their homes. Why has the mother been compared to the late winter's moon? Because she is losing her brightness, because her life is on the downhill, because she is getting old day by day. That is the reason the comparison is made, and the losing of brightness is her face color is pale and wan, like just like that of a full winter's moon. What do the parting words? Parting word is see you soon, Amma. I have already told you. Parting words are see you soon, Amma. And what does a smile signify? First, you can refer to the smile is that she is hiding the pain and the fear of losing her. Second, she is presenting the brave front in front of her that yes, I am going to meet you soon. I am not having any kind of a fear in me. So these are the questions that are so important, and all 5 NCERT questions we have already discussed. There is a irony also. Irony, you can say in case of irony, I have used contrast word also of mother like a corpse with the green and young energetic trees and children. We have already discussed that. So this is the end from my side. Please do lot of MCQ questions from this poem. Very easy, very interesting poem it is. I hope you have all understood the meaning and the explanation of this poem. Enjoy your day ahead, everyone. Thank you.